As the countdown continues for Jin BTS's long-awaited solo concert at the O2 Arena, fans across the United Kingdom are preparing something far more meaningful than light sticks and chants. A coordinated fan project led by UK armies will unfold tomorrow night with a powerful message: "We never stopped waiting." This tribute, carefully organized by a coalition of British fan bases, will involve thousands of banners being raised simultaneously during the encore. Each banner will bear the phrase that has come to define the patience, loyalty, and unwavering emotional support armies have extended to Jin during his military service and solo career transition. The project has been in the works for weeks. Social media platforms such as X, formerly Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok have been buzzing with logistics updates, design previews, and heartfelt personal stories shared by fans who waited nearly 2 years to see Jin perform live again. Volunteers will distribute the banners across all seating zones before doors open tomorrow, ensuring that every attendee becomes part of this unified moment. We wanted to create something he would remember, not for how loud we cheered, but for how deeply we cared, said one organizer from London-based fan community Seokjin, United UK. This message represents every quiet day we missed him, every song of his we played while waiting, and every moment we held on to hope. Jin, who completed his military service in June 2024, has since released 2 solo albums, Happy and Echo, both of which have resonated deeply with fans for their introspective lyrics and emotional storytelling. Tomorrow's performance in London is part of the global #Seokjin_repeat tour and marks his first ever solo show in the United Kingdom. While the concert itself is expected to be grand and musically rich, the fan banner project adds a deeply human layer to the experience. Similar projects in South Korea and Japan included light displays and surprise sing-alongs, but this UK tribute stands out for its stark simplicity and emotional weight. "We never stopped waiting" is not just a statement, it's a silent promise kept. One that Jin will read with his own eyes, standing center stage, surrounded by the people who believed in him, even during the quietest chapters of his career. AS fans gather tomorrow at the O2 Arena. One moment may rise above the music, the lights, and the cheers. Thousands of banners lifted high, whispering in unison what words alone could never fully express. The emotional significance of the tribute is heightened by the timing. Coming near the end of the concert, just before the encore, the moment is designed to catch Jin by surprise, when he's most vulnerable, surrounded by the energy of a crowd that has stood by him not just during his peak moments, but during his silence. Organizers are encouraging fans to remain quiet for a few seconds as the banners are raised, allowing the message to speak for itself. This isn't just a flash of paper in the air, it's a culmination of years of emotional investment. Many fans attending tomorrow's concert were also present at BTS's last group show in London back in 2019. For them, seeing Jin on the same stage again, this time as a soloist, completes a full emotional circle. "He has always given us strength, even when we didn't see him," said one fan who traveled from Manchester. "This is our chance to give a piece of that strength back. We're not here just to watch. We're here to tell him that we were never gone." Banners will be printed in both English and Korean, reflecting the diversity of the audience and the global nature of Jin's fanbase. Some sections of the arena will hold versions that glow in the dark, creating a visual effect that complements the moment without relying on flashy production. Volunteers have coordinated with venue staff to ensure the tribute unfolds smoothly and respectfully. Fan projects of this scale are not new to BTS concerts, but they've often stood as some of the most talked about and shared moments from live events, spreading online far beyond the venue itself. It's expected that video clips of the banner wave will circulate widely on social media platforms, particularly X and TikTok, where armies have already started using the hashtag "We never stopped waiting" in anticipation. Meanwhile, fans who couldn't attend the concert in person are planning to participate digitally. Live stream watch parties across multiple time zones will feature a synchronized moment where online viewers also raise homemade banners or change their profile pictures in support of the message. As the O2 Arena prepares for a historic night, it becomes clear that this concert is more than just a return to stage. It's a reunion of hearts. The banner tribute isn't loud or dramatic. It doesn't need to be, because for someone like Jin, who's always seen the beauty in small gestures and quiet strength, this moment, thousands of hands silently lifting a simple phrase, might just be the loudest love song of all. And when the lights dim, and he looks out into a sea of raised banners reading, "We never stopped waiting," the message will land not just in his eyes, but deep in his heart. What follows that moment could very well become one of the most emotional highlights of the entire #Seokjin_tour. Fans who've witnessed earlier tour stops describe Jin as someone who doesn't hide his feelings, especially when it comes to his bond with ARMY. In previous concerts, he has paused mid-song, overcome by emotion, just to express gratitude in words he carefully chooses and delivers with sincerity. And in London, a city he has rarely visited alone, that vulnerability may be even more palpable. As he reads the message, "We never stopped waiting. The weight of the past 2.5 years, military service, absence from the stage, personal growth, quiet fears, and silent hopes, may all come rushing in." For Jin, it won't just be a sea of signs. It will be a mirror reflecting the patience, love, and loyalty of a fan base that never left. Sources close to the production say that Jin's team has been informed about potential fan projects, but no details have been officially confirmed to him. "We want this to be a moment of genuine surprise," one organizer explained. "He's always been the one to create meaningful memories for us. This time, we want to be the ones who leave something unforgettable for him." The emotional choreography of the night doesn't end there. Fans have also prepared a unified fan chant to follow the banner reveal, softly singing the chorus of Moon, one of Jin's most beloved songs written for ARMY. The timing is set to blend into the moment before the encore, creating a seamless wave of energy. Silent love, followed by song, followed by thunderous cheers when Jin returns for his final performance of the night. AS London skyline prepares to welcome one of the biggest names in Korean music. The heart of this story remains deeply human. It's about showing up. It's about remembering. And it's about making sure that someone who gave so much of himself for years knows, with absolute clarity, that the love never faded. Whether you're in the arena, at home watching fan cams, or halfway across the world holding a banner of your own, this moment belongs to all of ARMY. It's not just a tribute, it's a shared vow. Tomorrow night, when the lights dim and the music pauses, London will speak, not with noise, but with presence. And in that quiet, steady sea of words held high, Jin will find his answer. Yes, they waited. And no, they never stopped. As the final preparations wrap up and the stage lights are tested one last time, there's a collective energy surrounding the O2 Arena that feels different from any other concert night. It's not just anticipation for a show, it's reverence for a return. Jin's return. Many fans have described the wait for Jin as one filled with both longing and quiet resilience. Through 2 years of enlistment, scattered updates, and the occasional social media appearance, ARMY's held on to every moment, his handwritten letters, his brief cameos, and finally, the music. When Happy dropped in November 2024, it felt like a heartbeat restarting. When Echo followed in May 2025, it was a signal. He was ready to speak, to sing, to stand in the spotlight again. Not as part of a group, but as himself. Tomorrow, with "We Never Stopped Waiting" banners raised across the O2, fans will return that signal. It's their way of saying, "We heard you, we saw your silence, and we stayed." It's a rare thing in the music industry for a fan base to remain not just loyal, but emotionally aligned with an artist through such a long period of stillness. But ARMY has never been typical, and neither has Jin. This mutual understanding, forged across language and distance, is what makes the London tribute so powerful. It isn't about spectacle, it's about emotional truth. Some fans have also shared plans to wear matching blue ribbons, representing the color theme of Echo and symbolizing calm, trust, and the emotional depth of Jin's solo identity. Others are bringing letters to leave at designated drop points near the venue, messages filled with words they've waited years to say. Whether or not Jin breaks down on stage, whether he says a word at all when the banners rise, doesn't matter. The gesture will speak loud enough. It's a bridge between the quiet years and the noise of now. A collective whisper that turns into a roar without ever needing to shout.